Joining us now is Captain Dennis Tajer, spokesperson for the Allied Pilots Association. Captain, so great to speak with you again. Unfortunately, there are these shocking circumstances. What was your initial reaction to the death, apparently self-inflicted, of whistleblower John Barnett?
Well, it's just grief and shock. We don't know everything that led to it. All we know is that someone with great courage as a whistleblower, standing alone on a hill to inform people to ultimately keep them safe, met a tragic end. So our thoughts, prayers, and everything go out to the families, and we're gonna carry on that full disclosure of Boeing. Every day more news comes out, audits confirming our worst nightmares about continued quality production issues. Another airworthiness directive from the FAA on the MAX regarding wiring on the airplane I fly. I'm a captain on a 737 MAX. Wiring that can cause controls to run wild and actually cause the airplane to roll. So, every day is a new disclosure and a new shock to us. And we'll never cease being shocked, but we will also never cease to fight to protect our passengers.
Yeah, certainly. I do want to talk to you about more of those issues, particularly the audits. But I want to talk about some of what Barnett had revealed before his death, even going all the way back to 2019 when this started, including that 1 in 4 breathing masks wouldn't work during an emergency on the 787 Dreamliner.
That's pretty shocking. I mean, let's go to the Alaska 737 MAX 9. They had an explosive depressurization. Oxygen masks dropped down. The passengers placed those masks on their face because they were in air that was not survivable. So a ratio like that of a lack of quality on any aircraft, 787 or the 737, that's the life vest, the life raft for passengers. If I'm dealing with, as captain, explosive depressurization, there's 12 minutes of oxygen for me to get down to an altitude that human beings can breathe. And to think that some of those masks may not be of a quality that are working, they're there to save lives. So once again, on Boeing, if this is confirmed to be accurate and the quality lacking, you're threatening my passengers again, and we've got a problem.
Certainly terrifying. All right, I want to get back to that audit. So the New York Times reporting Boeing failed 33 of 89 audits during that FAA examination of the 737 MAX. What does the public need to be taking from this information, Captain?
Well, they need to be taken is that the errors on this aircraft in assembly, in design that we're finding out, falls squarely on the senior leadership of Boeing and the board of directors who appoints them. It's time for them to, not just because the news is on them, but all the time, the shareholders place money in their hands. On my airplane, my passengers place their lives in my hands. Make that the way you do business. So we're just going to keep at this. And the FAA has stepped up. Their boots on the ground with Boeing. We need the FAA to continue that with airlines and the airlines maintenance shops. This role that the FAA has played as delegator instead of regulator is being reversed at Boeing, but it needs to expand to the airlines. Because these airplanes, we have less airplanes out there because Boeing is failing to deliver. So the ones that are out there today are being pushed to the edges. We've got to make sure that airlines don't just say it's legal, because just because it's legal doesn't mean it's safe or smart. So we're going to press on that.
Absolutely. Yeah, this certainly is not over. Always great to speak with you. Excellent insight, Captain Dennis Tajer. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.